What up, SNA? It's SNA. Sorry about the last video. It is cut before even got to the limit. And right before I was about to go to the last match after I was finished with this one, and it was Anna Jay taking on Viva Van. As I was saying before before I got interrupted from this cut on the last stream, but as I was saying, Anna Jay argued with Viva Van right to the bottom right corner side. Take a right leg strike kick right into the midsection. There we go. Anna Jay to go for like a senton, try to go for a pin, but you only got like a 2.3. This is where Anna Jay started hitting some slaps right into the chest, which was probably the only female which is probably the only wrestler, and there was a female that did the chops on AEW amazingly. Unless if I'm mistaken about FTR, but I haven't seen that much. If there was some knife edge chops from the former AEW Tag Team Champion. But anyway, this is where we got Viva Van went right on top running in the offense. Got the Luthez press right onto her. This is where she goes for a rolling flip. This is where she did that pose, that side pose, like she's the female, either Andrade, Sammy Guevara, whatever you would describe her. But this is where she started doing her hitting her offensive move until we got Anna Jay. And was fighting back with them going back and forth with them forearm strikes, playing wrestling tennis right onto each other. This is where we got Anna Jay, then try Irish whip. Viva Van right to the right side, but she gets countered. This is where Anna Jay goes for a forearm strike. This is where we got Anna Jay goes for a second one. This is where we got her sending right to the bottom, upper right side. This is where she had her face first. This is where she put her right on the top rope. This is where she hits a wrist lock and a right back heel kick right into the face onto Van. This is where she goes for a pin, but she only got a 2.8 count. This is where we got like how possible she could kick out of it. This is where she Irish whip right to the bottom left side, but it's where once she try to go for a spear, this is where she gets leap dodged. And this is where we got Viva Van went right to the ground. She kicks her right into the face. This is where she hits a back fist right into the face of Anna Jay. But Anna Jay managed to kick out at 2.999999999 up to her minds were point away from being 3, where Tony Schiavone couldn't even believe it. Dude, that was so darn close. This is where we got Anna Jay getting right back up, but this is where we got she goes for like a back leg kick. This is where she turned into a backstabber, which that's like the second ever woman to use a maneuver of that move, I guess you could say, unless I'm horribly mistaken, if there's any more women's wrestlers. But the only ones I can remember is her and this other women's wrestler, which I think she is on this company, but I'm probably going to talk about that probably in the wrestling news video. But here's where we got Anna Jay going for a splash, but it's where she moved right out the way. Viva Van went right to the right side, started hitting her face first right onto the turnbuckle. But it's where Anna Jay started hitting some right in her face, right to the face. But it's where she ends up getting the disadvantage. I can hit her in the top turnbuckle, back for the second time. That's where she hit the springboard crossbody. But the referee counted 1, referee counted 2, went for the pin, but she only got like a 2.8 or what? 9 again. This is where Viva Van was kind of arguing with the referee for a couple of seconds, saying that was 3. This is where the referee was like, "No, I'm not gonna listen to you. Like I'm gonna know I seen what I seen, and it was 2.7." This is where we got Viva Van trying to go put her in an electric chair slamming maneuver. But this is where she flipped right out of it. This is where she gets the Widow's Peak. This is where she got the 1, 2, 3. Winner of this match, Anna Jay. And do you think she's ready to beat Mariah May for the AEW Women's Championship? Let me know in the comments. And I was like, yeah, what ovation, even though I'm not the biggest Anna Jay fan, of course. But yeah, I got to admit that this was a total fantastic contest, like from the number one contender for the AEW Women's World Champion. This is where we got Mariah May was right on screen for a little video, saying like, yeah, And that's why then Mariah May's like, and I'm like, if you left this business by tomorrow, get do you anybody would you think that anybody would give a sugar honey iced tea about you? And nope, she was not trying to compare it to a ice cold refreshing sweet beverage. But anyways, this is what Mariah May's like, yeah, would you find can we just let's. Do you think? I think Anthony Khan will find another fat blonde, and no, she didn't say she was chubby, but you get what I'm trying to say, because she just said, and she just making fun of her, saying like Anna Jay has a fat, but she really does not have that when she's very skinny. But it's where then we got Anna Jay's like, and she also wasted about 5 years of her life here in AEW. What if how long it took me? It took me about 9 months that you couldn't do in your entire career. Like, you think you're an inspiration here, all the little gals, and tell them to follow their dreams? Like, let's be completely honest, girls. Like, if anybody never gives up, was never good enough to get it done in the first place. And then you think you're gonna give just because you got about half a dozen wins in Japan, you think you earned yourself a shot at the women's championship? He's like, you know what I love in Japan, Mariah? The same thing that I let in AEW. There's not a single woman alive that could touch me right now. He's like, and you did not beat the champ, but now you will face the champ in the next 7 days. You'll find out, behind all this glamour and gold, is the woman from hell that'll step on every dream that you have ever had to. And this is where she probably compared herself to a devil, which I understand why she take that as a compliment, because when somebody compares you to a demon, that's supposed to be an insult. But anyways, yeah, this is where Mariah is like, if you want to swim, that's very nice for me. Because now you're going to be drowning in the exact same pool or lake or ocean, wherever she was referring to. But that's where to start advertising for next week. And that's where then we got a vignette with Adam Cole's like, yeah, my old friends old Adam Cole is dead. And then this is where they show Buddy Matthews like, I didn't call you out and out of disrespect. Actually, gets more the complete opposite, which I would kind of agree with the boyfriend of Rhea Ripley, because it seemed like he just said, since he's back, he said it respectfully, since you're back in the in-ring action, how about we have ourselves a match, which he totally agreed on. And I'm not sure if Buddy Matthews is now a babyface or still a heel. But yeah, I think this was the most respectful request from the former cruiserweight champion and AEW Trios champion. This where then he was like I treat the old Adam, but the new Adam, I just don't do the same. This where the show Adam Cole does what's the deal with him challenging him? Which Buddy Matthews yeah, good point. Let your friends that's your friend's job. And then this is where Adam Cole's let this be a test to you, that you will be my first victory since coming back. And everybody Matthews yeah. And that's where he's like, yeah, I'm gonna welcome you back because I'm a massive fan of Adam Cole. And I was like, yeah, same here. I've been a fan of him for the past 6 years. If I knew about him sooner, I probably would have been much more of a fan of him. Since he joined the wrestling business, whether if he was wrestling in PWG or Ring of Honor or whatever the promotion he was wrestling for, when he was in his rookie year, in his until about 7-8 years later, he joined the other company. But we're going to probably talk about that when it's in the news video. But this is where we got. This is where Buddy Matthews also said, yeah, I don't know I don't know about this new Adam Cole, but the old Adam Cole would put up a fight no matter what. He's and he's going to be thankful that he could be in that square. And this is where the Adam Cole's like you don't think I want to be in the square circle fighting guys like you? It's my pleasure, to get in that ring and compete with anybody. And this is where Buddy Matthews is like, I'm gonna face Adam Cole, and I'm afraid, I know how fragile he is, and then he's like, but the only thing I don't see what Adam doesn't have, he just don't have that same strength in that fight in him. And then this is where he walk out of the chair in this vignette. This is where to start advertising for everything next week, including Commander with a K taking on Kyle Fletcher, Anna Jay versus Mariah May for the AEW Women's World Championship, Thunder Rosa versus what's her name, Harley Cameron, and more. And then they also advertised for this Wednesday, which will be the Young Bucks against Private Party for the AEW Tag Team Championships. And we got Chris Statlander versus Camille. And then we also got Swerve Strickland versus Shelton Benjamin, who you going to win those matches respectively in the upcoming weeks. Let me know down in the comment section right down below, which I should say Halloween week, because it's going to be Fright Night this coming Wednesday, which is the night before Halloween. But anyway, this is where we got but next up, they showed it will be Rush and Jalistico taking on FTR up next, which we're going to be talking about right here, right now. This is where let's see. But yeah, let me tell you, this match totally rocked, and it was totally awesome. They definitely was. This definitely was the perfect way to end the show and make this the main event, because they look like future main event level calibered wrestlers. This is where we got to start off with Jalistico and what's his name? Dax the Axe, Uncle Dax the Axe, I should say. This is where he slide ducks right onto Uncle Dax. This is where he did a foot stomp walk. But this is where we got Uncle Dax the Axe start hitting some knife edge chops repeatedly right on the chest, making Jalistico flip right onto the top ropes. That's where he drops him right on the ground, hits a leg drop. This is where he try to go for a pin, but he only got a 1.9 count. This is where Jalistico tags in his brother Rush, and that's where it start off with Rush and Dax the Axe, which I think Dax got number one, while Rush got second place, and Cash the Flash Wheeler got the third place spot in Guthrie's indie list. But this is where we got Cash Wheeler to start fighting back, hitting some strikes. This is where he tried to go for a headlock right onto Rush after missing one chop, though. This is where he gets dipped right into the bottom corner, side ropes, get thrown right to the top. This is where we got I didn't try to go for shoulder tackle, but this is where then Cash Wheeler did try to go for a shoulder strike onto him. This is where he's like, all right, try to do more better than this time. This is where he tried to do so, but this is where it was not even better than the last time, just by a pinch. This is where we got Roosh to shove Cash Wheeler right in the face, but this is where you done it now. This is where the forearm strike, and this is where then he hits a knife edge chop to follow that up with. I'm not sure if I can. This is where we got Cash Wheeler then go right into the right side. This is where he then hits a chop right back at him. This is where they start hitting some forearm strikes right into each other. This is where we got Roosh is like, all right, I got you right where I want you right here. This is where then he tried to spit right into the face right of Uncle Dax the Axe Hardwood. This is where he's like, he better hopes that I don't get tagged in with the hollow tag, or else I will not show no mercy. This is where once we got Cash Wheeler then and bounced right off the top corner rope and clothesline not the bottom left side of the turnbuckle pad. This is where he clotheslined him like if he was his short-term FTRKO teammate, the Viper himself. This is where we got Cash Wheeler ducks out of the clothesline that Jalistico tried to do right after he tried to go for an attack right onto Cash Wheeler as well. That's where he then turned into his own version of Kurt Angle, started hitting German suplex after German suplexes. Like with Cash Wheeler doing it to Roosh, and then Dax Harwood doing it to Jalistico. This is where they're like, yeah, like we just did 3 straight German suplexes, like they were a certain Olympic gold medalist that did not like the chance that the I love the chance what like that the fans love saying in a wrestling event. But it's where then we got that's where we got Dax Harwood that start go for strikes and some bionic punches right onto Jalistico. This is where then we got Rooston did the same right onto the what's his name, Cash Wheeler. This is where he hits face first, right onto the Roosh, right into the face, right into the apron. This is where we got Dax Harwood go through Jalistico right into the barricade. This is where we got This is where we got Cash Wheeler tags in Dax Harwood. This is where they both did a double headbutt. This is where we got Dax Harwood then go Irish whipping Roosh right to the right side to the left side. But this is where we got Roosh then move. This is where he goes for a slide dunk, but he ends up letting Jalistico try to go for Izagiri. But this is where he blocks him and he hits a right hand to the face onto Roosh. This is where Roosh then try to attack him right into the right corner turnbuckle, but this is where he moved out of the way, try to spear him right through it. But this is where we got Roosh move out of the way. We got Dax Harwood accidentally hits his shoulder right into the ring post. This is where we got Roosh and That's it. Dax Hall right into the bottom right corner side. This is where he go for a right hand. This is where he starts hitting some punches and some chops. This is where we got Roosh trying to go for a right hand, but he ducks, hits a right hand right back at him. This is where both one at the last time. This is where they try to go for an uppercut right into each other. This is where they did so right into both. This is where we got Dax Harwood tags in Cash Wheeler, giving him the hollow tag while Roosh tags in his brother Jalistico. This is where we got Cash Wheeler start hitting some right hands on the both men. This is where he hits a atomic drop gut buster. This is where then he ducked out of a clothesline that Jalistico attempt to try to go over. He hits a big old back suplex. This is where we got Cash Wheeler to go for like a half Nelson European uppercut into a back and hit a sliding neck breaker. This is where he sends him right to the left side. This is where we got Cash Wheeler then started hitting some back fist knife edge chops right onto the Jalistico. Just some right hands. Just start repeatedly doing that, even though he still was third place. Which surprisingly, these are the only few that wasn't in Gunther's MV list tonight. Like because I'm not sure like they were in the mood to provoke the Ling General because I guess the rest of the guys that's probably associating with the American Nightmare to this day, even though he's no longer in this company, they hope they do beat the Ling General, and they want to show that like it's like not because of them the reason why Cody beat him. But I'm not sure about that. I think he's gonna rub it in their face, like given what I heard like from the news, like on who could possibly win. I'm not going to get into that just at this time, though. But this is where we got what's the name? Cash Wheeler did a page out of Cody's playbook, and this is where he goes for a rolling flip into a sunset flip when he got Irish whip right to the upper right corner side turnbuckle. This is where we got. This is where we got a headlock right on the Jalistico. This is where he did some right to the right corner side and reversal. He threw Cash Wheeler right to the left. He goes slide duck, leapfrog right into the rope. This is where he tried to go for another leapfrog, but he gets spine buster sidewalk slam like if Cash Wheeler was like Braun Breaker. This is where he tried to go for pin, however. This is where he only got like a 2.8 count. This is where then we got Cash Wheeler placed Jalistico right onto the upper right corner side turnbuckle. You try to go for an avalanche suplex with them going back and forth, playing wrestling tennis, punches right into each other, with them trying to go for a suplex. But that's where he gets elbow strike. That's where he tried to go for a smooth crossbody. This is where it looks like that Cash Wheeler was about to hit like a fireman's catch reversal, but it was the looks was truly deceiving when Jalistico flips him right over to a crucifix slam. This is where he sends him right to the left side. This is where both men were down like after this maneuver. This is where we got This is where we got Roosh and Dax Harwood that start going at it with going fist to fist with one another. This is where we got Dax Harwood try to go for what's that called? A power driver, but once Roosh kicked him right in the face, then that didn't work. He tried to go for a backup plan, try to go for a brain buster, but this is where we got Roosh flip right out of it, try to go for like a arm stabber maneuver, like knee right into the arm. This is where then we got him going for a crosshair senton. I guess you should get this one.
You can have it.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want it? Okay, I guess that'll be fine with Uncle SNA, I guess. But
Will you
this
have A in your name?
is where we got the FTR. What they've got back on top, just where hands and missile drop kicks on the faction on the teammate. On the team, but this is where we got Jaliki go for a Hurricane Rana right onto the Cash the Flash. This is where we got that charge try to go for a back clothesline until we try to go over to a Starbucks, somebody get fly head to their face, but right there, Carmelo Hayes was doing to him. This is where you're going to the Mystico, Jaliki to Mystico. This is where we got going for an arm bar, but this is where Roosh tried to spear Cash Wheeler to prevent him from saving his brother, but that's where it was too late because Cash Wheeler sent Roosh right into some of the steel steps, which is the unforgiving weapon in all of professional wrestling. That's where we got. Foot stomp block. But Jaliki though, they're like, I'm gonna stop it. Like, stay down. Just when Dax the accident and hold on to the ropes right into the corner. This is where we got Jaliki going up on top rope, but where Dax stop him. Hits a avalanche suplex in the process. And I was like, where the hell is his brother Cash the Flash was at? They hit the diving splash that he normally do. But this is where we got Jake Roberts was have a worry in his eye about his client's losing, but he didn't have to worry for long. Because once Cash Wheeler tried to go where a pin, Dax Harwood, he gets intercepted by Jaliki to go with a pinfall of his own, but that ended up getting kicked out 2.5. This is where we got Dax Harwood go for a clothesline on the Jaliki go. This is where we got. That's where we got Roosh there. Ducks out of a clothesline as well as where we got Dax. The accidentally hits his brother Cash right off the apron. Now gets up with his downfall. This is where we got at least he goes try to go for a roll up of the most devastating move in professional wrestling, but he still kicked out of it at 2.99999 double two nine to a point away from the injury. But Dax Harwood reminded him like they're not giving up. Here's where we got. Look where we got him and Roosh placed him right on the bottom left corner side. He went to the diagonal side, the upper right side. But this is where we got, luckily, Cash the Flash was there to save the day. And hit a flying clothesline, even though it was right in the apron. Where he was using his position as the illegal man in the tag match for his advantage. This is where we got, this is where Jaliki hits a springboard crossbody on the Cash. That's where we got Jackie F got back up. That's where we got Jaliki try to go for a springboard senton leg drop, but that's where we got Jackie F bouncing right into the right corner side. He hits him with a powerbomb. We call him up in midair. That's where we got. But this is where it was like about to count, but we got Roosh or already sneakily tagged himself in the match. So he started counting when Roosh tried sneaking in, try to get a crucifix roll up. And I get a 3, but he only got a 2.8. Nobody Roosh has to go for a knife and stop trying to get the number 1 spot. But anyway, Dax Harwood was trying to keep his privileges of being the most envious wrestler in Gunther's envy list. And this is where they're going back and forth on who's the most hateful guy onto Gunther's list. Everybody started going slaps and chops and all the above. This is where it was like slap, chop, chop, chop. But the fans was like, yeah. This is where we got Rooster trying to go, well, a small package, but it was all thanks to a distraction by Beast Mortals when he hammered Dax the axe. But this is where we got him tagging in Jalistica. He tried to go for a double suplex, but luckily Dax the Axe's brother Cash was there. Cash the Flash did the double clothesline right onto. I mean, this was it was Roos and what's his name? Jalistica tried to go for a double clothesline. That's where he ended up ducking out of it. He grabbed onto Jalisco. He threw him right into Roosh. That's where he did the same when Beast Mortals went right into the right corner apron. He speared him right out of there. That's what it looked like FTR was about to win once Uncle Dax the Axe picked him up into a flapjack position while Uncle Cass the Flash hit the code breaker part. Shatter Machine. And then this is where they got the 1, 2, 3 to seal the deal. And the winners of this match in the main event, FTR. And I'll give a humongous congratulations to the former 2-time AEW Tag Team Champions. And what was your thoughts on the main event? Do you think it deserved to be in the spot? Or do you think it should be like right before the main event? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. Or it's going to be anything else in our opinions that should be on the card. But I'm going to let you guys to decide. But look where we got a post-match beatdown after this. And this is where we got Brewster trying to do exactly what he did to the JD Drake and Beef last night on AEW Rampage by choking him out with a green wire. But luckily, we got FTR got some backup, and it was none other than the Outrunners with them running out into the ring. And man, But luckily they were there. They helped them out. This is where they stand up tall. This is where they were celebrating with FTR because they did win their match. And that's how it basically ended. And I'll say, 9 times out of 10, AEW did a very successful job on Collision tonight, and I want to give them a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah. It was so intriguingly, tremendous, to the point that, it's something that it was like something that you would want every single week. But if it's on AEW Collision or Dynamite or even AEW Rampage, which that's a show that nobody haven't probably watched in months because I got 2 other AEW shows, right? And before AEW Collision came along, this is where we saw AEW Rampage was being featured like if it's like the Beast show. Now it's barely like the C show. But yeah, let me know about this in the comment section right down below. But we got so many plenty of other matches that's going to be on for Friday night and next week's Dynamite on November 2nd. So it's going to be plenty more AEW where this came from. But yeah, but for now, I just want to give kudos to everybody involved, for the wrestlers that performed tonight, and then the wrestler that was in the segments, whether if it was video packaged or live, or even the creators, whoever booked this match and write the matches and the segments and all the above on AEW Rampage. Somebody better give them a raise and the higher ups, because everybody did a very I'll say, like I said, 9 out of 10 success success job on this episode of AEW Rampage. Even though it was nothing too perfect, maybe they could have changed up, like you said, in the Real Rush match in the opener. But other than that, that was probably the bad issue about it. But let me know in the comment section right down below about this if you agree, how I would rate always rate AEW Collision. And then I'll say Anna Jay and Viva Van match against the blue ribbon of the night. I forgot to tell you guys. And in the third place spot, I would give to what I totally forgot. It was well, I know it was third place spot actually. The blue ribbon goes to Robin Renegade and what's her name? The returning Penelope Ford. And then because the AEW just love to try to promote not only their main event players, but also their tag team, their mid cards, their women's division, etc. And the second place spot gets tied with the Outrunners and the MXM Collection and Ricochet and Leo Rush. Number one definitely goes to what's his name? The FTR and the Rush and Jalistico match. But I hope y'all enjoyed AEW Collision, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts about watching it. And also, if you like this video, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Consider hit the subscribe and the post notification bell for more SNA content. And make sure to check out my AEW, my WWE NXT Halloween Havoc review video, which I'm going to be talking about who's going to be fighting. There's going to be the likes of Stephanie Vaquer and Julia taking on Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, while Trick Williams will take on Ethan Page to defend his NXT championship in the Devil's Playground. And also we got Tony D'Angelo and Obafemi for the NXT North American Championship match, battling for that in a tables, ladders, and scares match. And we got what other matches? We got Kalani Jordan taking on the Fatal Influence, either JC James, Jasmine Nix, or even Fountain Henley in a rules Challengers Tour, whatever it's called. And we also got a fifth match. The ambulance match with Reg Holland and Andre Chase. Who do you think is going to win any of these matches? Let me know in the comment section right down below. But like I said, and also please make sure to check out my Sunday Night Football alongside with the NXT what's that Halloween Havoc pay-per-view? I'm gonna be reviewing all the shows both football and wrestling. So make sure to check it out. And then on Sunday, the Dallas Cowboys against the San Francisco 49ers live in Levi Stadium, which is going to be Brock Purdy versus Dak Prescott, who is going to win in blue. But if it's the San Francisco 49ers, you're going to be seeing me rocking this red tomorrow. But either way, on Halloween Havoc, I'm gonna be wearing the purple tomorrow, though, too. Yeah, for Halloween Havoc for NXT. But I'm gonna let you guys go right here, and I guess that's gonna be all for tonight for this review video for AEW Collision. And I want to wish you all a safe and blessed and fun Saturday night, and I'll see you all in the next video with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye-bye, my assassinators. Y'all take care and have a super-rific, awesome Saturday night. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.